This is just a mixtape.
Alright, y'all, so this is game 2 of last weekend. This game is against CSA Elite 2. Decent team. Let's get into it. So right here, Chelsea, this is learning how to take what the defense gives you. She's setting that trap. Blue wants you to play that ball down to the person cutting in because they know they're going to cut that pass off. But what I'm going to show you is the next clip is going to show you how you need to take what the defense gives you. Use whatever they're giving you. So if they're pressing on your body and they're playing hard defense, learn how to use those moves like the Cruyff or the body turn, like she did there, rocked her to sleep, broke her ankles right there. We have to use and take what the defensive giving us and use it to our advantage. Right here, the ball being thrown in is just way too high. It's way too forceful. It needs to be at her feet or somewhere where she can maintain. Right there, she almost gave the girl a concussion, just throwing it way too hard. We need to settle in and figure out how to get the ball being more successful on these throw-ins. Right here. Now, trying to force that ball when the pass is not on was a mistake. Instead, look back over it, and I think this is Viv on the other side of the flank. Send it over to her because there was no one over there. Right here. Again, ladies, having more control over the ball. You get the ball, Chelsea, she taps it over you, but you do a good job of maintaining possession, watching her. Decent job. Right here, we're moving the ball out. Now, right here, this is where we need to use our advantage. Rock her to sleep, use some body feints, and take on the person. But right, she gets the win. She wins that battle. A throw in. That was a good take. Now, watch this. This is what I like to see. She rocks her to sleep here. Uses her body momentum. What lets her go past. Baits her in. And then gets. That was perfect. And look what she does. Sends it right back across. Beautiful. Great shot. Great shot. Didn't go in, but that was great shot. It was on target. Just a little bit too high. A little bit too high. Rocks her to sleep again. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Great switch. Now, listen here, ladies. You're not taking the time. That shot is a trap. Set yourself up and shoot. Again, when it gets back over, she shoots it too high. She should have went low. Parker right here, beautiful take into space. I love it. But right here, either you need to switch it across the box or do what? You need to hit it into that tight space low and hard. We just got to figure out, ladies, how to shoot and learn how to take what they're giving you. Right here. Again, she gets under the ball instead of taking the ball into space and getting a better shot. Ladies, understand there's moving fast and then there's rushing. CSA 2 was very aggressive, but again, I felt like you ladies were the better team. They were super aggressive. I do like that about this CSA team. They were super aggressive. You ladies were the better team, but they could compete with you ladies. They could compete. So the first half, they stayed level with you guys. It was a very balanced game. They controlled possession, but when you ladies had possession, you did decently. It wasn't too bad. The passes were there. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. What we got here, I think it was an offside, so I'm moving the ball up. Not sure what's going on. All right, there we go. So we got a free kick. Let's set that up. All right, here. So just we couldn't get onto that ball, but that's okay. Ladies, if we can try to avoid hopping because we missed the ball like that. All right, so Chelsea, we take a huge move into space, and now you created a 50-50 situation. Right here, Chelsea. It wasn't a bad send back. I don't mind that actually, but now we need to get ourselves back open instead of running. Now she has to take a desperation shot. Get yourself back open. Was a good pass. Was a good read. Now right here, Chelsea. Anytime that ball is on the flank, it's got to come back across. You got caught flat-footed and you weren't able to get it, but we're able to get the ball right back. But look, instead you try to shoot instead of giving a fake, and again, it's another desperation shot. I felt like Camilla could have made that shot, but she just kind of chipped it. It wasn't really a hard shot. Now right here, Chelsea, this is what I mean by playing back. You had space to turn and move up the pitch and get it to space, but you played back and you put your defender in a dangerous situation. Ladies, it's not bad to play back, but we need to move the ball forward. Right there, Chelsea, you took too big of a touch. Your touches have not gotten better. I felt like I've said this repetitively every video, and I want you to take initiative to go outside and work on your first touch, because week after week I'm seeing that you're struggling with your first touch. You're struggling with it. So how do we get better? How do we improve? We have to work on it on our own. Okay, love? Get it? Got it? Good. All right, so we're moving the ball up. Again, like I said, ladies, the possession wasn't too bad. We had some decent possessions. We had some decent shots on goal. We just couldn't put it in the first half. Right here, this was a beautiful take. I don't know I think this is Suddy. Look at this individual effort. This is creativity. This is moving. But now this is too much of holding onto the ball. Switch this ball across the box. You got someone coming in. That's a goal. But we hold on to it for just too long. Not mad at you, Suddy. Just be more aware. Okay, right here. See, look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. That 1-2 was amazing. Watch this. Bang. Right on the rebound. That's how we do it, ladies. That's how we crash the boards. That's how we get these goals. That was excellent. Excellent work right there. Right here. Libby got beat, but she did get back. Libby, I have to commend you for that. You got beat because you were hopping to the ball, trying to stop it instead of settling yourself and turning. But you were able to trek back and get back on it. I like that. Now Blue is just taking shots. They're getting into the desperation mode because I think they're 2 goals down. So they're just trying to look for anything to pop off, and it's just not working for them. So, ladies, this is where we need to take advantage. This is where we need to put them to sleep right here. Because 2-0, it's a bit of a cushion, but it's not too much. We need to put them to bed right here. Now, again, ladies, we're still occupying the same zone. We need to space out and find something. Now, right here, Chelsea, was a good pass and a good lead. Led to a good shot attempt. It was on target, It wasn't too bad. Now, right here, Chelsea, I'm not sure what that was, a shot or a pass. Not sure. All right, here we go. Again, working on our first touch, ladies, working on maintaining the ball when we have possession, taking care of it, not just giving it right back to them. Because when we do that, ladies, we take all the hard work that we did to get the ball and we give it right back. That was a beautiful slice move. Now, right here, Chelsea, beautiful, beautiful, but we just got 2 under the ball. We need to find the center and smack that ball. That's a goal. Right here, Chelsea, you were offsides. But it was just a teaching moment for you to see that once you get yourself on, you can score these goals. Now, Chelsea, I'm going to be honest with you. As a coach who loves you, you are like my niece to me. I care about you and I care about your team and I care about the girls on this team. I'm going to be very honest with you right now. You are getting to the point to where you have been consistently inconsistent. And it's not all your fault. You have to control the things that you can control. Myckx, what can I control? You can control when you get home and you finish your schoolwork and you finish what mom and dad ask you to do. You can control going outside and looking on your first touch. You can control going and asking dad or asking someone, hey, can you take me to the pitches so I can work on my shots? You can control the work that you put in. Everything else about the coaches, about the positions, you cannot control, Chelsea. But you can control how good you want to be in this game. It is getting to a level, Chelsea, to where your talent is not going to suffice. You are going to have to work hard. This has become such an investment and a commitment that you have to be responsible and put the work in. I'm only saying this because I care about you and I feel that you can go to the next level, but it's not going to happen if you're complacent and or if you're just waiting for something to just come at you. Opportunities are found when we go looking for them. And the more opportunities you want, Chelsea, are going to happen when you create them for you. You have this, Chelsea. You got this. Put the work in. Stop being lazy. Get it done. Wins.